Hey TechKnowStuds, in this video we're going to talk about how you can check your work. Now of course some of the worksheets that I've given you have the answers on them, so you can double check to make sure that you're on the right track. But let's say you really want to get this down, which you should, and you wanted to practice, making sure that you really have a great concept about how to do this. Well, in that case right there, you can just make up numbers as you go along. But how do you know, if you're trying to figure things out, how do you know that you've came up with the right answer? Well, you can use a calculator to check your work. Now, the reason why I don't want you to use the calculator for everything else is because if you're going after a certification test, or if you need to know things on the fly, you're not going to be able to have a calculator there to help you out. It's not something that's going to be allowed. What I really want you to do is really get down these concepts so you can come up with the answers very quickly, so you be prepared for it in the real world. So for that reason, I have not introduced this as an option at this point in time. But it is an option for checking your work and making sure that you're on the right track. So let's take a look at how to check your work using a calculator on your computer. This is the last activity we did in our last video. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to check the work. Now, hopefully I have all the right answers here, but we're gonna find out here right here in a second. Now, the first thing that you can do is bring up the calculator on your computer. Most computers have calculators. This is the Windows calculator. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch from its standard right now. I'm gonna go to programming. And when I go to programming, notice now I have a hex, a decimal, a binary. It gives me some extra features to this that I can work into this. So now what I want to do is I want to check this 43 and see if it's correct. So I'm going to make sure decimal is selected. I'm going to type in 43, and we can see that the binary equivalent is 00101011. So now I can check to make sure, yep, that lines up, so we're good to go. All right, how about the next one? So I'm going to clear this out, and then the next one is 186. So I can type in 186, and we see that it's 1011, 1010, and we check that out, and that looks correct as well. So, but now we need to, let's say, check the other way. Let's say we're going from decimal, or from binary to decimal. How do we do that? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select binary now. Notice that all my numbers are grayed out except for 1 and 0. So I'm going to clear this out. And what we're going to do is we are going to do this. It's 110, 11100. So 110, 11100. All right, so now we've got that typed in there, and we can see the decimal equivalent is 220. So that worked out, and we got the right answer. So I'm gonna clear this out once again. The next one is 0110. So I'll do 0110, 0011, and the equivalent decimal is 99. I've just checked all my work, and things are good. Things are looking great. So now what you can do is you can just create a bunch of different problems for yourself to solve and then check it with your calculator.